What are your thoughts on pedal tuning boxes? All right, get ready for the bleeper. Is the sensors
I don't have a, yeah. So
beep beep
yeah,
beep beep?
I get lambasted with them on like Facebook. I get ads for things, and every time I report it as fraudulent scam.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not really much more than that for most of
even
these.
Gil Banks is hucking them.
Oh man,
There's obviously money in them.
there's money in them.
So we've talked about this before. All they do. Well, what was the question?
What are your thoughts on them? I think was all it was.
On
Where'd it go?
the pedal box. So like the sprint booster.
Yeah.
So it's a device that intercepts the electrical signal from the accelerator pedal to the ECU. And so let's say the pedal is at 25%. So you push it down to 25%. What this box will do is it'll intercept that signal, and instead of telling the ECU that it's actually 25%, it'll tell the ECU that it's 50%. So it can double the opening or ramp rate of the actual throttle body. Because remember, the pedal is not connected to the throttle body. There's an ECU in the middle. And so now these tuning boxes or pedal boxes intercept themselves between the pedal and the ECU, and they lie to the ECU, which forces the ECU, it has no choice but to open the throttle faster. So the idea behind these is that if you are used to pushing your foot down to 25% and experiencing 25% acceleration, that if you push to 25% but you experience 50% acceleration, some part of your brain will think that your car is actually faster. If you're a complete idiot, you'll think that. If you're like a reasonably smart person, you'll realize that this makes no sense and that your throttle is now useless because instead of 25% equaling 25%, it's now 50%. And if you wanted to go 50%, you would just push the pedal down 50%.
That's the great thing about the pedal is it goes all the way down. Like
Like,
these boosters or these modifiers cannot make your car faster. There's physically no way they can make your car faster.
so at what point, is it just idle or wide open throttle? I mean, that's the logical conclusion is if doubling the throttle rate's better, then let's just have the throttle open all the time to feel really fast all the time.
And that's what gets me about these is they're always marketed as like performance boost or a performance enhancer. What they could and should be probably marketing is a economy mode. That's like the only thing it could functionally realistically do, where you only get like 50% pedal. You only get a very slow transition.
If they did that.
If they did that,
They don't do it.
And that's where it might serve a function, but it's not a performance product in any way.
Yeah, no, it's stupid. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I was trying to think of a corollary, but
There's nothing you can do that you can't do with your foot.
yeah. So, I mean, we don't recommend buying them. We don't recommend using them. They're really dumb. But this particular company, Sprint Booster, I remember they came out way long time ago, like the early 2000s at least. I mean, basically when Drive by Wire came out in the late 90s, early 2000s, and they're now acquired. They had a huge booth at SEMA. It's this massive. I don't know how much money they they probably do like
God,
$50 million
it's
a year.
so
in pedal.
disheartening.
I don't know. And they do them for every freaking car now.
Yeah, because
It's the same.
do anything.
Same pedal for everything. So, but yeah, it's silly. Use your foot wisely. Have a brain. Don't
Stay in control
Don't
of
smoke.
your own vehicle.
don't smoke crack. Don't do drugs.